Africa has an abundant commodity base presenting an undeniable opportunity. For resource-rich countries, it's become more and more intolerable for the population to watch their rich endowments flow out of their soil for the profit of others. Clearly, Africans are still not deriving the benefits of their hard labor.
We have to go beyond industrialization at the raw material level to increase our values in this raw material. Producing cocoa is fine, certainly, but we need to produce chocolate, and this is where the value added is. And we need to produce chocolate to sell it to China. We need to produce chocolate to sell it to Europe. That's the next challenge, and we need to produce quality chocolate naturally. That's where the challenge is.
African governments are realizing that it's no longer an option to industrialize. It's an imperative and an urgent one. But it will take strong leadership, bold vision, focused strategies, and fundamental changes in mindsets to think further than sovereign interests.
We are gathered here over the last few days to discuss about regional integration and trade, but it's not so much about the need for regional integration. It is just a necessity. The debate is long gone, and it's just now how should we press ahead to implement it. This is what we've been talking about over the last few days. I think this resonates very well with our leaders who indeed have realized that we have to go beyond the rhetorics of regional integration to implementation of regional integration.
Successful industries will also require audacious entrepreneurs to take up the challenge, but more needs to be done to incentivize the private sector and inspire entrepreneurial activity. From South Africa to Kenya and the Maghreb region, red tape, high taxes, and poor infrastructure development are stifling small business growth.
Of course, the private sector has to be involved because it's ultimately the engine of growth, and it's ultimately the engine of industrialization. They have to be party to the process of designing these policies. But at the same time, we need to discuss at global fora, and African voices have to be heard at global fora, where we talk about these issues at UNTAG, at the World Bank, at the UN, at all the fora that these issues are discussed. And I think the African development is also poised basically to bring these discussions at that level.
When it comes to attracting investment, Africa has been a favorable recipient. The African Development Bank says it should be up to African industries to also channel investment in the right direction, especially when it comes to the pressing issue of infrastructure development. Its new brainchild, Africa 50, offers some incentive to speed this up.
Africa 50 will be increasing the number of projects coming to the market for financing and decreasing the time frame for project development. Currently, average for an infrastructure project from idea to financial close is 7 to 10 years. We target to cut it by half. So this will increase the delivery of infrastructure projects, not on number, but also in shorter time frame.
The bottom line is, without infrastructure development, Africa's goals to industrialize will remain just that.